because I got something to say.
Welcome to the episode 11 Reality Podcast. I am your host, Ricky Valero. On today's episode, we're going to be breaking down episodes 8, 9, and 10 of Married at First Sight. The show continues to get better and better as each week progresses somehow. But I am joined by my podcast partner, Ashley. How are you today?
I am doing. Actually, I'm tired. I'm tired because my niece Lily made dinner tonight and it was like amazing. And now the itis has kicked in and I'm ready for a nap or to go to sleep. It's 7:33. But
Well, it
yeah,
doesn't help that it's super freaking dark anymore either.
I know that doesn't help either. But the meal definitely adds to it.
Oh, it does. Yeah, I mean, it only amplifies it for sure. But yeah, I am super excited to talk about this. I was going to talk about something else, but you know what? We'll stick to the script. So people aren't in my
What do you
comments
want to
yelling at
talk
me.
about? We could talk
But
about
on the
it.
back half of the episode, we will talk about the rumored cast of Perfect Match season 2. But one of the things I think that I have found interesting in this most recent batch of Married at First Sight is how good the structure of the show is now.
Love it.
Because
I love it.
we talked about it before when the season started, and I've seen so many people kind of complain about like, oh my God, well, is it another 750,000 episodes? No, this has gotten right to it. I feel like Peacock was like, you need to hone in on this, focus on this, talk about this, get it together, and be there. And I love the fact that there's no bullshit. You know what I mean? We're just straight inside, and I love
Yeah,
it. I love it.
I definitely love it. On top of that, like a lot of people don't have cable. And didn't you have to have cable to watch it before because
Yeah,
it
I was
was
on
on
Lifetime.
Lifetime?
Who has
Yeah,
Lifetime?
like yeah, exactly. So the fact that it was on Peacock, I love it.
Yeah, me too. So obviously, on this week's episodes were episodes 8, 9, and 10. Next week's episodes only 11 and 12, only 2 episodes next week, and then of course after that we have the finale and the reunion all wrapped up in one. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So we're
Wait, it's on
slowly,
the same night?
yeah, the finale and the reunion's on the 20th. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
That
So
works.
we'll be able to break that down pretty well. I don't know, that might be a strong week for us to potentially go live and talk about that because it's going to be kind of crazy. But we'll see how that goes. But obviously, we're still following our couples: Josh, Jalen, Will, Brittany, Megan, Derek, Pat, Rhonda, and Belinda and Chad. In this week's episode, start off with our favorite couple that consistently fights, Meg and Derek. I just feel like they consistently fight, but this episode, this batch, I've got to call like the ebbs and flows because how I felt at the beginning of the episodes and how I felt at the end of the episodes is crazy. You almost want to get to the part where we're talking about the end of the episode because there's so much to talk about. But nonetheless, let's talk a little bit about.
So like, are you saying you like them now?
I can't say that yet, but yes. Not right
Okay.
now. Not in episode 8, I don't.
Okay. Okay. Yes,
Episode 8,
because
I did not.
episode 8, there's still it's
Weird.
just this weird.
Yes.
Weird.
But I get like she said that she wants him to be her safe spot and she doesn't feel that, and I can understand that. And I do
Does
think
she
that
feel
his
is she dry to you?
oh, very much so. She looks exactly like you would expect her to look. Her feelings are her like emotions are exactly what you would expect
I'm
them to
gonna
be.
need you to give me more. Like, she's
Yeah.
just very too dry for me.
Yeah. So it's their 1 month anniversaries. Josh and Jalen went skydiving.
I
And
was
then Will
surprised
and
Jalen went.
me too. Me too. Which yeah, me too. And then Will and Brittany had the whole entire wrestling thing, which that was awesome.
Loved it.
Um, and what is up with? I feel like every time they're good, this dumbass says something that makes them take 10 steps
Who?
backwards. Will.
I know.
He
Will's
says
another one. Will's
he
another one.
said He said, "I know this is the best we've been, but things can change."
He's too negative. Like, let's talk about the positive. Like, he just and I feel like by now he knows how she is. So like, I mean, we've only known her for a certain amount of time, and I know what's gonna piss her off.
Right. Exactly.
So why does he even like? I have
It
high
didn't make
hopes
any
for them
sense.
at one point in the batch of episodes before this batch. I was like, oh, we're getting somewhere, but now I'm like, ugh, I don't know.
One step forward, 20 steps back with him.
Exactly.
Meg and Derek meet her dad on the family. I thought this like the family was very receptive. Her mom was like very much grilling his ass. The kids are brought up, which I think at this point is another thing where it's like, stop
With the
forcing the
kid,
issue.
the kid talk.
Yes.
Yeah, it's giving Vanessa Lachey. Like, stop.
Um, Chad and Rhonda, we get a little bit of them.
You mean Miss Bossy?
Yes.
Rhonda? I call her Miss Bossy.
Or sorry, Pat and Rhonda. I said Chad and Rhonda. Sorry.
Pat and
Uh,
Rhonda. Rhonda is
no,
Miss Bossy.
sorry. Yes. Very much bossy. Not Pat. Jeez, Chad. Could you imagine Chad and Rhonda together? Oh my God. No, that'd be a match made in hell.
Mm-mm.
And then we had Josh and Jalen, who we had talked two batches of episodes now where we talked about how much we love these guys. And then we get into the scenario where she's like, it's 1 month, let's write words about one another. And he acted like a little bit of a dick here.
He did because he really didn't have anything to say. Which,
And she
like, in his defense, I'm not really a writer either. I'm not a person to like. If I do say something, it's like I'll put my heart out there. But like I'm like I feel maybe they were told to do that, and it was like out of left field, so he didn't really have like anything crazy to write. But he definitely handled that wrong. Like I feel like he had like a little tantrum.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, I feel like there are certain things, and I think I liked that element of it. Of I feel like they maybe are given directive on certain things, and I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. But I also think that because it shows them in different lights. Like this is the first time we ever really saw him, and I felt like acted like a dick here, right? He was like a bit of a dick, and I just didn't feel like he acted right. I do agree with the statement though. She could have been like, "Hey, it's okay. Like, it's all right. You can't think of anything to say right now. That's perfectly fine. Your words, I believe you. You love me. I love you. Moving on."
Yeah, for sure. He just could have handled it a little differently.
Yeah, he didn't have to act the way he did. I mean, he's like, I don't like being the center of attention that way and felt uncomfortable. And I get that, being put on the spot, write words that you like about me. That's crazy. You know what I mean? That's crazy work. But also, again, you didn't have to act like a dick. You know what I mean? I don't think though. I really felt like the first two batches, that Meg didn't even really like Josh, but she's starting to like him.
Do you think it was after him meeting her dad?
Yeah, I think so.
It kind of like she put her guard down a little bit.
Yeah, and when they were sitting there watching like the wedding day video back, I was like, it's kind of sweet. And then she looked at
Yeah,
him, she's like, I love you. And I was like, oh,
yeah, that was it was.
I was
I'll
like,
give
they're
you
kind of growing
that.
on me a little bit. You know what I mean? Um, I liked whenever production goes, that production asked her and said, did you say I love you? She's like, what? Me? Because he
Yeah,
didn't say it back. So she's like, ask him, not me. I was like,
yeah.
that's actually hilarious. Um, can we and Rhonda.
What part about Pat and Rhonda? I'm sorry. I think Rhonda should just be by herself and just go to her little, community outings and plant her flowers and be around her grandkids and all this. But she don't need no man.
Yeah, she dropped the L bomb.
Or rather, she can have a partner, but like not be married.
Yeah, she keeps opening it up, and Pat apparently keeps making it kind of surface level, and she's not happy with that. And I feel like anything that Pat does that's not what she wants becomes a problem. And because of that, you're forced to see some scenarios where it's like they're struggling to get past that surface level. And I don't know. I understand Rhonda, but like Pat's like, hey, like calm down a little bit, bro. Like,
I was saying the same thing. Like she needs to chill out. Like the man can't even breathe right. And
not at
she's
all.
like having it. Okay. Was this the batch of episodes? Because we're watching this, but I can't I'm keeping up, but I'm not keeping up. Is this the batch of episodes where she took him to her dad's grave?
Yes, yeah, we do. Yeah, it does happen in this batch. Yeah, yeah.
That kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because me personally, my father has passed away. I'm not taking somebody to the grave, and then she had the nerve to say anything you want to say to him. I
Yeah.
was like, why? I was like, why did she? And then she got annoyed and was like, okay, well, just go to I need my alone time. Just go to the car. Like he damned if you do, damned if you don't with Rhonda.
Yeah,
And
and like
I
they were
felt really bad.
driving. Yeah, and they were driving on their way to it, and she was like just telling him so much information while also trying to drive and trying to navigate to where this was because he didn't know where it was. And she's like, "Oh," he's like, "Well, we were here." No, I already passed that part. We're on to this part now.
Yeah, I
Hey,
was just like, I don't know. It's just like I know that she says that he talks about himself a lot, but like I feel like she makes everything about her.
yeah, and if he doesn't, then it's like, yeah, it's pretty crazy to watch. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this Josh and Jalen thing. Again, he lied about the
Unfollowing.
unfollowing, which I mean, why lie? That didn't make
Yeah,
any sense to
I
me.
don't know why he lied to her, but I also feel like he sometimes says things going off of what she wants to hear.
I agree with that. I agree with that 100% because
When if that's
it,
not really what you want, then just say what you want.
yeah, because at the end of the day, like he volunteered when they played that, like at the beginning of the thing, they played that game, and she was kind of like, oh well, I don't really think that you should
He
be following.
saw
He was
her
like, I'll
communicating.
unfollow her.
Yeah. Like he said it like not like he didn't I'll unfollow her. That's it.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I mean? That's awesome. Like I love that for you. Um
And what about the Burning Man thing?
oh man. I I knew it would be an issue.
But do you feel like she should just say like you go.
She did.
But it's okay. So he wants her to go to this too.
Right. Because he just kept bringing up like, he wanted her just to try it. He wanted her just to try it.
But do you
And
feel like she should
then he was
just
trying to
try it?
he was like trying to compare it to fucking cycling. Like what? She's like
Well,
a week in the middle of nowhere versus me trying your 45-minute spin cycle class is not the same.
my friends called it my friends called it homeless cosplay. The Burning Man.
That's actually hilarious.
I was
I mean,
like,
Bernie,
oh
that's a
my god.
lot. That's a
I
lot.
no, I get that it's a lot. So like I don't know. Like me and my boyfriend, we like to do things together. And like even if it's something I'm not into, I'll try it once. Like
Yeah.
yeah, I'll
Yeah, but
try your
trying
activity
like
once.
Running Man is like, isn't it like a
No, Burning
week?
Man is like,
A Burning
oh
Man?
yeah, and it's literally like my friend said, cosplaying homeless out like in the
Here we
wilderness.
go. Burning Man is a 9-day annual event that starts the last Sunday in August and runs until the first Monday in September, spanning the week prior, including Labor Day. That's a long ass fucking time.
No, that is a long ass time. Or maybe I'll be like, hey, I'll go for 3 days and I'll leave you out
Right.
there. He's like, He wants community so bad.
Fucking, so Burning Man is a week-long scale dessert event focused on community, community,
Oh,
community.
okay, but he kept saying that, and I was like, I
You
had
say
to think.
community
I
one
was
more
like,
fucking time, bro.
no, not even that. I'm like, he's making it seem like it's a cult.
That's. I swear to God, I wrote that down. I swear to
That's,
God, I wrote down. Is this shit a
it,
cult? This is what I swear to God, I wrote that down
but
somewhere.
it's not, right? Burning Man isn't a cult, right?
No, no, it's not a cult, but it feels like one.
Okay.
Um,
Because
yeah,
it definitely felt like that. I was like, he kept saying community, and she's like, well, your definition of community and my definition of community are totally different.
yeah. I don't understand. I didn't understand that either. Like this whole argument about community. I'm like, bro, calm the fuck down, dude. Like, you got family. That's not community. Calm down, bro. Like, yeah. Also, by the way, when he was talking about how, it being a big deal or whatever, the entire scene, like he was rubbing me the wrong way. And she rolled her eye. Don't you roll your eyes at me? It's
Ever
very
again.
disrespectful.
He said
I was
ever again. I was like, oh, the real Josh is here.
That's exactly what I wrote. I said Josh's true colors are starting to arrive.
But I will say I'm happy that all this happened because it was too much rainbows and butterflies. Like I was talking to a few people and they're like, I'm waiting for something to happen between
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Because they're
Things
like
were.
they seem too perfect for each other.
Yeah, it was really getting to that point. I just have a random note. Chad getting a pedicure was hilarious, which was very funny.
I
Um,
We need Chad
yes,
on
so
the
badly,
podcast.
so
Like
badly.
that's my uncle in my head.
Yes, he's so awesome. Um, Also, so Dr. Pia and Pastor Cal come over to talk to Will and Brittany, and they were talking about the living arrangement. They haven't really spoke about it, but she's like, "Well, yeah." He said, "I'm going to live in your place, but I'm keeping my apartment." Excuse me.
See, and then he flips it and says, like, well, he didn't mean it that way.
What the fuck did you mean? What do you mean you're keeping
He
your
meant it
apartment?
he meant it like we can live in your apartment, but we'll still have my apartment in case we like if we're downtown, we could stay at that apartment.
Yeah. Um. Also, Dr. Pia and Patrick Cal met with Derek and Meg, and I'm just gonna throw this out here: are they our strongest couple right now of the batch? Now we haven't talked. We haven't
No.
talked about the other thing yet.
No, they're not. They're not our strongest couple. We have Chad and what's her name?
Belinda.
Belinda. I wanted to call her Bianca just now. Belinda.
I don't know. We'll fight about it at the end of the episode. He told her he loved her back. Finally, it was behind closed doors, which I thought was very sweet. We got Rhonda breaking down the whole triggering of her past. Pat understood. Pat, I feel like, is always
No,
understanding.
no. Even if Pat didn't understand, he's gonna understand.
He got a choice.
Because I would too. I would just be like, okay, yeah, I understand. Because I'm not trying to hear you nagging.
I will say this was the most vulnerable we have seen her so far, though. I felt like that this was the first I felt
Yeah,
sincere vulnerability from her we've seen since the beginning. I felt like she finally broke down a little bit on why she is the way she is.
yeah.
Um, she's a lot. Yeah. Also, like, what was up with like Will's or Brittany's family like wanting to watch Will and Brittany kiss? That was fucking weird.
First of all, I would have been mad as hell because they're making it seem like she's never had a boyfriend
Right.
or like no guy has ever been interested in her.
Right.
And I was like, they brought the aunts and the cousins from other rooms to come in here to watch her kiss. I was like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Will looked like he was a little scared of her family at first.
Yes.
Like they were too much for him.
Agreed. And I think that's that. I mean, I think Will's just, I don't know. Will needs to be single too, forever maybe. Then we get the biggest news of the batch.
The biggest news in Married at First Sight history, I feel like. Does this
We got a
ever
baby.
happen?
I don't think so.
We're having a baby.
Right. Like straight up having a baby on the show. Like they've been together for
And
a
they are
month.
calm as all hell. Like,
Right.
so calm.
Right.
But I have
Uh,
to give you, I personally feel like they're still not going to be together.
the next batch, the episodes are interesting because in that next batch, they talk about that. She's like, she's like, yeah, well, we can have this baby still and still not be together. And I'm like, that it's a good point.
Do you like that point? Or do you
I
think
think,
they should at least try?
I mean, I still think I still think you could go to decision day and say no and still be pregnant, I guess. Because I feel like in that situation, you know, you might know that this person might be good for you, good in your life, but not good for life. You know what I mean?
Because like he's all gung ho. He's like, "Oh, I'm a
Well,
dad now, and I'm
yeah.
doing this,"
He's
and
already bought the
like,
t-shirt, hats, and
yeah,
everything.
hat, t-shirt, and keychain. He's ready for it, and I feel like she's like, "Yeah, I'll have this baby, but like, maybe I don't have to be with you, but I'll just have this baby."
I also thought that we were gonna get like a raw conversation about plan B of this, what could have been plan B of the scenario.
No,
You know what I
there
mean?
was no plan B.
Oh, I thought
Clearly,
maybe like I thought Meg was I meant plan B of like what could happen. Like,
no,
you know
I
what I mean?
know
I'm
what
not
you
gonna have
meant.
the baby, but like
I
I
know what
was
you
like
meant.
are we gonna have that conversation on TV? Are we gonna we're
No,
not gonna have it.
I don't think that conversation was ever. They both want kids.
Yeah. I also think probably politically wise, I feel like she might not believe in that alternative option either. So
Ooh, yeah,
just how she is. So
yeah.
um couples retreat episode 10. Rhonda couldn't come because she had her family reunion. Poor Pat had to get stuck with everybody in the house, including Rhonda.
Did you write
It,
poor Pat had to be stuck with everybody?
I did, yeah. I mean, and my question is did well, is Pat even allowed to stay there, or does he have to like drive over every day? Like,
I don't know. It's too many rules and regulations with Rhonda. So who knows?
um, Chad is all in on decision day. He said Derek said the same. While Will is just standing there looking like a deer in the headlights, and Josh is just being Josh. Um, they all talked about why they love one another. So Chad said his words of affirmation for Belinda was, I just felt like his was beautiful. I was like, someone give me some fucking tissues. Chad's out here being a real one. Um, and then here it is. Josh and Jalen are fighting over community versus friend. I was like, does this man want to be part of a cult? Like,
Oh, there you go.
that's what I said. Um, Also, I didn't take Derek, or I didn't take Meg as somebody that would be a pranker.
No, because she's so damn dry. So
And
I
then
feel like
she
that was more on Derek's.
also, Chad had the funniest line of the entire batch when he said something to Belinda, I think it was, and he goes, "That was a very Will answer."
Yes, I remember that. I don't know what she said, but it was a very Will answer, and I was dying laughing because it was true.
Yeah, and can we talk about? Think about this. Think about playing on the pickleball court with your significant. You took your man. You're playing pickleball court with one of your friends, right? Your friend's relationship, right? You're out there on the pickleball court, and then out of nowhere, a fucking fight ensues
Right.
of like an argument over the dumbest shit ever between Will and
But
Brittany.
I've been there before. I've been there before. And I just, I got up, we got up and just went over to the bar and left them there just sitting arguing because you're not about to ruin my day.
I ain't been to listen to your bullshit. It just like out of nowhere just started fighting, and he's like, "You pissed me off this morning." Well, why didn't you tell me this morning? Why are
Do
you telling me
you
in the middle of a
feel
pickleball?
do you feel like Will just snaps?
He just picks a fight for no fucking reason, it feels like. He's like, "Oh, we're having fun. Oh shit, I have to stop that. I don't want to have fun."
Yeah.
It kind of blows me away every single time. And again, who would have thought Meg and Derek could be our normal ones? I'm just
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah,
they're
I
the
know.
normal ones of this batch. Um, every Brittany literally was talking to anybody that would listen about how shitty Will is. I thought it was hilarious.
Anybody.
Every scene would cut. She was talking to somebody new.
Yes. She just
Um,
she just if she said one more time, maybe I'm just not his person.
take a shot every time you heard that. Take a shot time you heard Community. We would
Oh
all be
gosh.
dead. And then of course Will's back to doing what Will does, and he apologizes and tries to spruce things back up again. But his apology is always like, "I'm sorry," and then he just wants everybody to forget everything that happened.
His apology is always, "I'm sorry you felt that way."
Yeah, not sorry for I fucked up, but
Yeah.
um, and then let's see here. Oh, back to Rhonda and Pat again.
What happened with them now?
He made a date for them, and she said,
Oh,
"You didn't put it on the shared calendar."
no. She said she has to make one now.
Right, because she had
'Cause
other plans.
Pat done fucked up again. And
He's trying to be nice and make a date for him. Couldn't even
that's
do
why I
that right.
said, like, you just can't do anything right with Rhonda. Like, she reminds me, maybe was she a librarian at one point? She's just very mad about everything.
So funny to me.
Like, but imagine living with her. She'd be mad if he didn't put the salt back where salt goes.
It's actually kind of crazy. And then every time she was trying to talk to him, he would just walk away.
Didn't she say they were in the store and
Yeah.
that she was talking to him and he just walked away and asked where something was because he's just so done.
Yeah. Obviously the water balloon fight was hilarious. Meg was pissed. She's like, I like
What she
pranking
shouldn't
people,
have
but
been. What she
no,
shouldn't have been. Because I
no.
would have done the same shit. Like, we
You
gonna get
prank
them
me, I'm
back.
gonna get you back. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Um, Chad's always cooking. It was dogpile on Will, and he's always defensive. Like that whole dinner table scene. I'm like, bro, Will, go pound sand somewhere, man. Can't even stand your ass, bro. All
Yeah,
right.
that was a mess.
It's my favorite time of the episode because this week's batch is a little bit different. We might have different feelings about who's saying yes
Well,
and
we
no at the
clearly do.
decision day time. So we're gonna after episodes 8, 9, and 10 of Married at First Sight, we're gonna talk about who we think is going to say yes on decision day. First couple we're going to talk about. We're going to start strong. We're going Belinda and Chad.
Yes, I love them. You know that.
Yeah, I think they're saying yes on decision day. 100%. All right. Will and Brittany.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No.
I don't think so either.
No, I don't think so.
Josh and Jalen.
I don't know. I want them to say yes because I feel like this is not the end all be all.
Yeah.
I want them to say yes. I think like the Burning Man community situation is not the end all be all unless it's on some cult shit, then that's totally different. But I mean I hope so. I hope they make it. They seem like a great couple together.
I'm out on Josh. So I hope she says no.
Oh shit.
I'm out. I don't like him anymore. I can't stand him. I didn't like
Why?
the way that he talked to her. I didn't like
The
the way
community
whenever
shit?
the
When he
community
said
shit.
and he said,
And
"Don't fucking
then
roll your eyebrows at
yeah.
your eyes at." Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, I
I'm
get it.
out.
I get it. I get it. But he could have just been upset. Like we don't know. I mean, I'm not allowing nobody to talk to me like that.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So don't let Jalen take this shit. She needs somebody
No,
like Chad that's 20 years
you're right.
younger.
You're right. You're right.
Pat and Rhonda.
She
Hey,
would be
no.
good. Wait, side note, she would be good on Love Is Blind.
Oh, I agree with that. Yeah.
Jalen. But anyway, Pat and Rhonda, hell to the no. No. I'm saying no for Pat. If he don't want to
Yes.
go there because he's scared, I want to tell him blink twice if he's scared because she's scary.
She really is. I agree. I don't think they're gonna do it. Meg and Derek.
I mean, God, you're already knocked up. Might as well continue to go forward with this because this is just. And you're gonna say you want them together.
Of course, I'm excited. I like them too now. This batch. I like them in this batch. I am, I TBD. Okay, because the first 7 episodes, I was not Team Meg and Derek, and I think Meg and Derek might be my favorite couple right now, outside of Chad and Belinda. So
Is Derek your favorite? Because Meg is just rubbing me the wrong way.
I don't know. I think I just like
Or,
them together.
or what if she's been acting like this because she's pregnant?
I don't know. I just like them in this batch. Come back to me next week whenever she says some dumb shit or he says some dumb shit or maybe he talks about community and brings up cults and I'll maybe hate him too. I think I
But
love
you're here.
Pat and I love Chad, but the rest of the guys, Derek, I'm still neutral on, but I like them together.
But you're here for. You're here for the baby.
I'm here for what the hell's gonna happen. Yeah, I really am. I feel like that these two are so bland. They needed something to spruce them up, so they got knocked up, and now I'm interested. Okay, like what can I say?
And do they not provide them with condoms?
I would assume so, but Will and Brittany didn't fucking.
Oh, true.
Don't they have? Like, I mean, there's plenty of options. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jordan had a vasectomy on Love Is Blind. That's a smart decision. There's also
Yeah.
like birth control. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's condoms. There's a lot of. There's pull and
But I
pray.
don't
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
don't
I
think
don't know.
I don't think Brittany was on birth. The way her family was acting, they don't even think she's having sex. So I don't think she was on anything.
Brittany's still a virgin out in these streets.
in their eyes.
Yes. But yeah, very interesting batch of episodes. I'm actually really, really excited about this. I'm very excited about this. So we appreciate you guys' continued support. We'll be back next week to break down the next batch of episodes. Thank you guys so much.
You forgot.
We will talk about everything else next week. But yeah,